When I saw Nemona and Nemona's backpack come out, the first Pokemon that came to mind was Goldango. But there's another one that can make some serious good use of it. And that is Tinkaton EX. With its big hammer, 30 damage for each card in your hand. And of course, you can immediately see why Nemona's so good with that. Because it's a simple draw free, right? And then throw it in the backpack, you have a consistent draw free pretty much every turn. And in a deck that wants to just draw cards every turn, it's so correct for it. Now, of course, it's Tinkaton, so we got to have Milotic here with that do guard preventing us from being disrupted in our hand, so we can just hold the hand for as long as we want. Now, let's not forget the Gather Materials Tinkaton as well, which is just discard draw free. So effectively, Nemona plus Tinkaton is just Tinkaton. Effectively, both of them together is just straight draw 6, which is very powerful because that's an additional 180 damage just that turn. May this be the return of Tinkaton EX? Let's see for ourselves. And a quick shout out to our sponsors, ptcgl store, where you can buy codes to bling out your decks using code FTW for 5% off. TCG Bulk, where you can buy and sell your bulk cards and whatnot. So you can buy and sell collectible Pokemon cards live. And they're even giving you £10 off your first purchase using my special link. Links to all sponsors are in the description below, but for now, let's get going. Starting off with a mulligan of 3, we're playing Snorlax. And I actually have a pretty good hand for it, don't I? So I'm going to throw an energy here. And then as long as I Ultra Ball away my Rotom, I should be fine. But that does mean I have to find a... Oh, God, that's a tough decision, man. What's the odds of them having Erica here? I actually am going to go for this because I think we have a really good start for this right now. If they have the Erica where they can just bring up my Rotom, it's pretty much a wrap. But if they don't do that this turn, I can Ultra Ball the Rotom away, just get a Tinkaton out and just start swinging. And then that's kind of it. So I think we have a pretty good Snorlax matchup. There's an Arven. Okay, that's good. So no Erica. That's wonderful. Is it Erica that does that? It ones that looks at your opponent's hand, gets a basic and throws it into the active. See, the thing is they're going to have Echoing Horn as well. So there's like no escape. Unless I Iono and hope that I don't find a basic. Oh, God, I actually genuinely don't know. But this Rotom needs to just go. That said, do I have a... Let's look for this quickly. I'm going to get rid of... Rotom. Actually, because I can get rid of Rotom and then put it back into my deck with Rod. Oh, see, there you go. Now we're talking proper plays. Let's get rid of the one Fog Crystal. I need to check my deck for some stuff here. So we definitely have Tinkaton. We know that. And okay, I don't have Vacuum. So I was thinking if I had Vacuum, I could vacuum it away, but that's not the case. So a couple of problems is Feebas. Any sort of Tinkaton Pokemon is fine because we can attack with that. We just want to be sure that we don't have Feebas and Manaphy around, basically, or Rotom. So our hand is looking primed for this match right now. So let's just get Tinkaton out, like so. We can just use the Fog Crystal to attach to it, so that's good. And do I hold the Iono? That's the thing. I don't think I'm doing enough to take a KO here. And I think if I Iono, I don't think I'm doing enough either. Let's rod the Rotom back into deck, though. And I don't know if I Iono here. No, I don't, because I'm just going to be doing 18 anyway. 18. So I was doing 3, 6, 9, 12, 18, 15, 18. No, I'll be only doing 180, so it's kind of pointless. I'll only do that if it was to give me the KO. Because right now, my hand is looking okay. They can't do anything. I think I just keep holding, keep attacking. I don't have to take 1-hit KOs. They're going to go for a Sydney. That gets rid of my Foresteel Stone, but not a big deal. Again, just continuing to attack with Tinkaton and just drawing is probably my best bet. I think the moment I get a basic is when I Iono. I think that's what I do. They go for a Switch Cart into a fresh Snorlax here, and they go for an instant charge. What do we draw? An Ultra Ball. Cool. All right, let's just go for a big hammer. I could Arven to increase my hand size by 1, but I just don't see... Oh, no, I should have done that. I would have got a KO. Yeah. Oh, well, it's fine. There's Erica. They tried it. They tried the Erica. See, I was ready for that, bro. I was ready for that. And they have the instant charge getting a KO. Oh, yes. I love it when they try the Erica and it just simply flops. Big hammer coming back in. We're looking good. We're looking good. Let's take some prizes here and hope that we don't get a basic. We don't. We get a Tinkaton. That's fine. And our hand is growing. Look at this. Only problem is if I take loads of prizes and then I have to Iono, my damage output's going to be terrible. So what I might do is attach and then just go for pulverizing press. Bloody hell, I can barely speak. There's Miss Fortune Sisters. They're like, God, I need to mill this Donny now. And they get some pretty good cards there. But again, that's fine. That's fine. They're not getting rid of a basic that way, are they? So there's a Mimikyu. That's going to be a pain, but I think pulverizing goes through that. Yeah, the pulverizing press goes through the Mimikyu. That's hilarious. I can shred it. I could just shred it. Oh my God. I could not have picked a better deck for Snorlax, eh? Yeah, look at this. Just go for this. Boom. See you later, Mimikyu. Bye-bye. Oh, I love this, man. I'm sorry. Every time I play Snorlax, it's like an auto loss. So to just have this much fun with it is kind of wild, man. There's a Bravery Charm on the Snorlax and an Arven coming out, Pokegear, and a Charm. Yeah, the Charm's really the only thing keeping them going because I haven't got a big enough hand to really do that. But the moment I get Nemona, that's when we should start cooking. I just need to get Nemonas out. Either way, there's a Pokegear, and they go for a Silene, which will recover them an Erica, which they definitely are going to want to look for here. Either way, there's another instant charge. How much damage am I doing here? I'm doing 220? Oh my god, I don't even need Nemona, but we get it anyway. Let's run it. Actually, that was a bad idea. That was a really bad idea. All right, that's fine. I have the makeup play for that. I have another rod, so we're fine. Then you get rid of you, and then just rod the Feebas back into the deck, right? Yeah, let's just get another Tinkaton out. Because Lord knows, I know they have an Echoing Horn. I know that. But my damage, no! Oh, God. Why did I play Nemona? I got so excited. I've just ruined it. Yeah, that was really poor. Tempelicino doing literally nothing. Arven. See, there's the Echoing Horn. Saw that coming. Now, if I'm right, Snorlax only plays the one Erica. So what I'm going to do is wait until I know they've recovered it. So the moment I know they've recovered it, if I have a basic, then I Iono. So I'm still pretty much in a very good spot here. There's an instant charge. I don't know why I played that Nemona. I need to draw as little cards as possible, not as much. So I'm going to hold the Nemona now. We're not going to play it because I want as little impact as I can possibly think of here. There's a Super Rod, which will recover them Snorlaxes and Mimikyus. They do get the Mimikyu back, probably as a just-in-case measure, but I'm expecting another instant charge here. They Silene. Now, this is it. If they get Erica and I top deck a basic, I have to shuffle, and they get double tails. Let's go. Oh, I love it when things fall apart for a Snorlax. They do Power Pad, though. Is the Erica coming in? They got to recover Erica and... Oh, they recover Misfortune? Okay, they recovered Erica and Misfortune. I thought they were going to get Erica and Silene, but no. We're still cooking. We're still cooking here. A few turns to go, really, of having what we need. There's an instant charge. Please, no basics. No basics. No basics. Yes. Okay, huge. All right, big hammer, 300 damage. Off your pop, Snorlax, off your pop. Another prize card here. I don't think we prized any basics, so we are fine. There's another Iono, and we're just one at carrying everything. So if we top like a boss, we win. Giacomo, that's a nuisance, but not terrible. And an instant charge. Oh, go on, give me a boss. Give me a boss top deck. Go for it. Let me have it. Let's be having ya. All right, I'm going to throw this down again because I'm doing enough damage, and if it baits a Giacomo, then fine. But I think that's GG, you know? That's got to be GG here. There's just no way they can do anything. They can't get any basics out into play. They can't gust anything. There's a switch, funny enough. So if they did, there you go. And I tell you what, I'm so glad I opened, what is it, a Tinkatink? Because if I can have something as simple as open the Feebas, that's the one, and a Rotom, then, or even a Manaphy, which happens a lot in ptcgl. For some reason, you always open the copies that you pay the lowest off for some reason. Then we would have been screwed. But the fact that we just opened the Tinkatink was like, okay, we're set, we win. And what's wild is they're not doing anything. I think they're trying to BM here. Listen, I'm sorry. I'm coming to that conclusion. I always give benefit of the doubt, but you're a Snorlax player. You want to stall people. You're on the ladder. So clearly, your goal isn't to climb the ladder. Clearly, your goal is just to disrupt. This Donnie woke up and chose chaos today. You know what I'm saying? He chose chaos. He chose violence. And you can see right here as I'm waffling, they are just not doing anything. They're just waiting for the misfortune sisters to pass because they probably are very irritated at the fact that I just stomped them. And they were anticipating a long game where they win. So effectively, they just wasted their time and they are not happy with that. So that is my guess. Granted, it might not be that. I don't know what's happening. But when it's a Snorlax player, I'm sorry. I'm going to expect the worst. If you're a Snorlax player, I expect you to be an absolute degenerate, regardless. You could do charity work, right? You could donate. You could do everything. You could be the best person ever. But the moment you pick up a Snorlax deck, you are a degen. I'm sorry, mate. You have just degraded yourself by just terrible person. How dare you play a genuine mechanic in a game? See, look, they're just poor. I'm still talking. They're doing nothing. Donnie's fuming. Okay, in all seriousness, though, this is now... I was joking about where this seems to be BM. Listen, mate. If any of you are like this, just don't be that guy. Like, you're wasting everyone's time. Why? Because you're bitter? Come off it. Come off it. All right. Well, we don't do it back because an eye for an eye makes the whole world blind. We'll just take the KO. See you later, mate. Off your pop. Go pick up a moon deck or something. I don't know. All right. I'm being a bit harsh there, but oh well. If you just walked through a Snorlax deck, you got to love that feeling. Oh, yeah. It appears as though we are playing a Charizard EX deck, which means it's time to start cooking. So I am going to get rid of you and you, I think, because I'm probably going to get a Rare Candy next turn. Yeah, I am getting a Rare Candy because I'm going to get a Rotom out. So I can start drawing some cards here. Also go for the Forest Seal Stone if I need that, you know. So I think I actually am going to throw the turbo down because they're not KOing me, right? And on top of that, if I get Iono'd, which can happen, then I have more cards than I need. So we're fine. Here's to hoping they overbench because we have an Avery to take advantage of that as well. And there is 2 Charmanders down and not a single single Pidgey because they are going to go... Oh, this is T-Evolution Zard? All right, fair play. I'll tell you what, there's a lot of Zard on the ladder. In fact, it's probably the most popular deck in the world right now. But to see a different variant, at least is nice. At least it's not just Pidgeot, you know? Granted, it's a worse one, but, you know, it's nice to see, man. It's nice to see TM Zard. So they're going to evolve into one Charmeleon and then evolve to another one. They're playing the new one, the Paradox Rift one. Sorry, not Paradox Rift. Paldean Fates, the one that has the Flare Veil, which prevents basically Sableye. Either way, we get a heavy ball top deck, nothing that great. Think we first go for an... I'm just going to Fog Crystal first, actually. Let's think here. So I'm going to get another Tinkatink. I'm definitely getting a KO, so I just need board development right now. So I might actually just to try and develop my board first and then go from there. I think that's the right move. Let's go for an Avery here. Now, I haven't checked my deck properly when I should have. Okay, I'll do that now with the V-Star power because I want to know if I have a Feebas in the prizes. If I do, I'm definitely benching it. Let me Star Alchemy quickly. Okay, we have prize of Feebas. That's good. Okay, so I can get that with the heavy balls. So we can do that. That's fine. We have an Iono, which is the support we don't usually want. I usually get that to prevent deck out, but it's still okay if you have a terrible hand and you already have a low hand size anyway. So let's just go for a heavy ball and we'll get that Feebas out. Throw that Donny down. I am going to throw a reversal because I'm probably going to Iono next turn. I'm going to throw a reversal because that could always be an energy attachment that we need. So... okay, let's go for that. Wasn't too keen, but that's all right. And we'll go for the old big Amarino. The next time we Iono for 5, so that's guaranteed 150 damage, which isn't insane, but it still is going to let us do some damage output, which is fine. Of course, get the heavy ball back. Only thing is, Charizard's going to take a hefty swing on me here, and that's the only thing I am a little bit worried about. That said, they might not find it. They go for an Industrious Incisors, and it might be a little bit of a whiff here. They only drew 2, wasn't it? Ah, they got the Ultra Ball. So they do get the Zard, unfortunately, but it is what it is. Wow, getting rid of Entei and the Radiant? Jesus. But nonetheless, Charizard EX is out to play. So I need to be ready for next turn, man, because this Tinkaton is going down for sure. Now, if I get the baby Tinkaton, that'd be good because the reversal will be activated and I could take a KO with the single prizer. That would be nice. Oh, I get Iono'd anyway, for God's sake. I need that Milotic out, man. Why do me? Why do me like that? Why do me like that? Oh, Nemona. Hello, love. Not too against that, if I do say so myself. There's a Charmander on the bench and there's a Burning Darkness. Now, do I Nemona? I think I do, right? I think I Nemona because it means I'm two-shotting. I just need a Rare Candy. That's what I'm worried about. But I can dig, can't I? So actually, I could get a Tinkatuff back. That's an expensive Ultra Ball, but I think it's actually worth it. I think I go for this. Oh, what am I doing? I played it before the rod. Oh, well, that's fine. Don't worry. It's okay. I'm just half stupid. Don't worry. I already have a Tinkatuff anyway, so it's okay. I evolved that. How much am I doing? 130 here. Nemona will only get me the one Nemona anyway, so I'm doing 130. But this will do... it does 180, which actually, funny enough, isn't enough, so I think I've whiffed it a bit. Yeah. Oh, well. We go with it. We run it. Let's just do the big hammer. And at least we go for... Again, I could do the Tinkatuff, but I could also just get another Tinkaton EX, to be fair to you. But I think the draw power of the Tinkaton, the baby Tinkaton could be good. Yeah, I think it's just one card, literally one card difference. Ah, that really does suck now that I think about it. Either way, they go for a Lumineon, getting an Arven. They play the Arven. They go for a Rod and a Choice Belt. Gonna use that Rod probably to recover their Entei and the Radiant Charizard. Yeah, just like that. They Ultra Ball here. Get rid of a Choice and VIP. And another Bidoof coming into play there. They're gonna bench the Bidoof. And they play Collapse Stadium? No shot. Get rid of Lumineon. That's quite cool. And they're gonna Incisors to 5. Charizard EX coming out again. It's a shame. Means I can't boss anything. But they did also fail the Infernal Rain, which is interesting. So the best possible outcome here. Why have I got an alarm going off? You can't see that. Don't worry. But I'm gonna prevent this. But the best thing is actually get a Tinkaton EX. So... oh, we got the Rare Candy. That's huge. Oh, that's so huge. Okay, so I'm going to play Nemona here and just go for that. Then I can wreck it. Okay, it's a bit risky. I can't lie. It's a little bit on the riskier side. What I'm going to do is I'm going to Rod you, and you, I guess. Actually, no, I'll get another Tinkatink. It's risky, right? Because I might not actually get the... oh, God. I might not get a Tinkaton. But you got to risk it for a biscuit, man. His hand demands it right now. So let's just gather the materials and hope for the best, man. Let's go for it. Come on. Oh, that was punishing. That was very, very punishing. So what do I do here then? I think I throw a Psychic on here and I have to poke it for 60, I think. Yeah, I have to poke it for 60, then come up with this one. Oh, God, it's not looking good, man. I'm whiffing things. I don't want to whiff here, bro. But it's a lot of single prize action. Oh, that Artazon, you are a lifesaver. Okay, I'll take the Artazon any day of the week, mate. But yeah, the single prize stuff is what I'm hoping. To be fair, they could boss up a Rotom, but... bro, I am just a god at prediction, aren't I? Just so good at this. But I'm going to come up with this Tinkaton and then just attach a turbo to it. So that way I can draw a little bit more without having to Iono. I think Iono is just pointless here because they got the barrel. So there's that. And so long as I keep single prizes in now, they can't just boss KO me. So that's the idea. Right, we have a lot of backtracking to do, man, but we can pull it off. All right, let's first go for a Nemona here. Then we go for a Gather Materials. Get rid of the Manaphy. Okay. We definitely throw Turbo in because that will let us do 160 for a KO. And what do? I take the KO, obviously, and I have to come up with a Tinkaton EX next turn. That just has to happen. All right, let's do Special Hammer. I'm just worried about being Iono'd, basically. That's what I'm fearing right now. Because, bro, it goes to show that first Iono made the difference. Oh, no, I've got Milotic. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Iono won't do anything. Okay, so it's just draw massive hand and Tinkaton EX and then try and steamroll. Oh, but the thing is, as soon as I take out a Zard, they're hitting 330, which will KO me. Oh, God. My Charizard, why are you so heavy, bro? Why do you hit so hard, man? That said, they could whiff the Charizard here and have to attack with this one. No, they definitely don't. There's no way they're bringing it out without a Rare Candy play. How are we surviving a 330 from Charizard, bro? We just ain't. It's just too strong. Funny enough, the fact that I have offset price trade means that we kind of don't avoid that. I'm trying to think, but I can't think of anything, man. Yeah, Ultra Ball coming in and another big barrel. There it is coming through. Unless I get a boss KO. If I get a boss KO on a single prizer, then they can't OHKO me. That's true, but they can probably just boss me back. But I think the best bet here is to boss KO, which means I need to dig for a boss. Oh, God, there's just so much that needs to be done here. But it has to happen, doesn't it? It just has to happen here. Right, let's see where this takes us then. So I'm going to promote this Tinkatuff. Top deck, it's a Tinkaton EX. That's good, but it isn't it yet. Let me Artazon first, see if I can thin out my deck. I can get rid of Feebas down. I don't even have a boss. Where's my bosses, bro? Have I prized my bosses? What? No shots. Oh, you have to be kidding me. You have to be kidding me. That was my only way to win. Boss up with a barrel. They can't KO me. Oh, no, they could. They hit 300. All right, well, do you know what? I'm just going to go out of a bang. Let's just go for a big swing here. Unfortunately, Tinkaton's just too low HP, actually. Who'd have thought that would have made the difference, huh? Either way, that's going to be an unfortunate big hammer for a KO. One prize left, but they are just going to instant KO me here. So yeah, I think we'll take the 2 prizes and we'll leave it there. Right, we are going first. Funny enough, they let me go first. So I thought I was playing Moon or something, but no, I guess not. Look at this start. Let's Artazon here. I think I'm going to get myself a Feebas. Now, I am a bit worried. Oh, no, I'm fine. I've got Manaphy here. I was going to say, I don't play Manaphy. I do. I'm too used to not playing Manaphy that I get confused when I do. Do I throw the reversal down? That's a good question, Sean. Yeah, I am going to throw it down. I'm going to go for an instant charge, and there you have it. Oh, that's not great, is it? Now, if all else fails, I could always go for a scrap pickup. Great stuff, that. There's a Palkia down and a Luminium. After, of course, benching their Frigibacks with the new Paldean Fates one. And they go for a boss's orders there. Well, they find a boss's orders. Wait, are they going to play that? Why did they get a boss? I get a boss on me, Rotom? I'm a wee bit confused, if you ask me, sir. The reader grabbing a Palkia and a VIP pass. They pay the VIP pass. They're going to get Greninja down, right? Greninja and Jirachi? Okay. Must be out of basics, and they must have a ton of basics in their hand. Why would you play Jirachi of all things? I don't know, but they did just go for that. So, conceal cards plus distribute. I mean, chip out attachment and pass. I'll tell you what, for a Gem Power turn, that was a lot of action. Right then. So I actually have like nothing going on. So why don't I just go for a scrap pickup? You know what I'm saying? I think I just go for... Actually, can I ask them for a Tinkaton instead? Sorry, Tinkatink? No, it's another Feebas. So I'll bench another Tinkatink, boss this up to force them to at least try and find their way for a star portal. What I am going to do... Now, retreating to Manaphy seems bad, right? So I might just... I think I have to hold this Tinkatink in the active. All right, let's do that. Okay, that's some good stuff. So we've got Nemona, I've got Milotic. I just need a Tinkaton. There's Origin Form Palkia. They go for an Irida. Getting the Max Caliber out. So they are just going to get an attack this turn. Rare Candy's coming through. And there's a Concealed Cards. They play a Switch to get the Gem Power in the active, of course. Do they have... No, they played a Reader, so they're not going to boss just yet. I am worried about this Rotom just sitting here, you know. But that just comes past... That's part and parcel of playing the list, you know. Either way, they Shivery Chilled. They're going to Super Cold now. Attaching 3 to the Gem Power of all things. And that is a Hail Blade. Taking a KO. So, do I promote... I think I promote this one, right? I think I do. Yeah, I'm gonna run with that. We play Milotic. That's nice, but it's not really anything. We don't get anything from it. You know what I mean? So I think I Nemona. Yeah, I Nemona first. Oh, we get a Tinkaton EX, but just no attack with it. Does that mean it's technically better to get the other Tinkaton to draw 3 more and hopefully hit a reversal? I think so. I'm going to get this. Get rid of an Artazon and a Heavy Ball. I'll get this Tinkaton. I'm going to have to discard it again, which feels bad, but it might be my only way forward right now. I'll get rid of a Nemona's backpack. Okay, that was just more energy, meaning I need to attach to you, evolve to Milotic, and instant charge, I think. Yeah, I think I go for an instant charge. I'm going to have to take the L on that turn, but we get the Rare Candy. That's nice. Okay, so we have have a Tinkaton EX attack next turn. What would be lovely is Tinkaton boss the Baxcalibur, but I did have to just lose that turn, which does suck. Either way, there is a Shivery Chill. Now, of course, they're going to want to take out my Rotom, but they go for a worker. There's a Sheer Cold, attaching again to PAL here, and they Star Portal on top of that as well, man. They are loading this Donny up for sure. They load up the Greninja, so they must have a cross switch to play, maybe? There's no way they'll commit to the Greninja knowing this Manaphy's down if they didn't have an outcome. You know what I'm saying? Either way, that is a Hellblade for a KO. I just want to get a boss. Oh, that said, I think KO the PAL is probably better because that's just going to OHKO my Tinkaton. Yeah, I think they hit 600 damage with just one attachment, so I have to KO this now. Okay, all right, it has to happen. It has to happen. Oh, it's just I'm not really drawing much, you know? All right, Nemona's backpack. Let's get Nemona. At least Nemona's doing its thing. I have to do this. We know that. I know I have to attach an energy, but I just can't increase my hand size enough. Nemona. Oh, I can. All right, I'm hitting more than enough. Okay, I'm swinging way higher than I thought. So if I do one rod, then that brings me down to 240. Then I can't do another play, which means I have to just try and keep this thing alive. This turn, that's wild, bro. That is wilding, but I have to do it in order to just stay afloat. So let's go for a big hammer. We have boss next turn, so I can boss up the Baxcalibur if anything. But I think my next priority is to get myself a Tinkatink on the bench. So that's going to be where we're going. The only thing is their hand is gigantic. So like they could do everything. Anyway, there's a superior energy retrieval. Get rid of it. Empoleon. Bloody hell. And Path to the Peak. I'm covering all the energy in the world. And that's why it's kind of important to get rid of the PAL because they can't OHKO me right now. That said, they could just bench one, retreat to it, and they should be able to get enough. That's the only slight concern I have. But no, it seems like they're just loading up. Then again, that's not like a terrible shout because if I do boss the Baxcalibur, they still have attacks to pull off. So maybe I don't go for that route. Maybe I just try and like OHKO, you know? But again, no, I think they're getting the PAL. I think they're playing backwards. But then again, they could just Shivery Chill, can't they? So yeah, if they KO this, it's just a wrap. So I think they've realized that they can just simply Shivery Chill, retreat, attack, and that's enough. Yeah. Oh God, they didn't even need to retreat. And there's that Shivery Chill. Oh God. Yeah, I'm not looking. This isn't looking good, you know. This isn't looking good. Yeah. And that's going to be that. Now, what can I do? I have to promote my Milotic. Try get another Tinkaton out. I mean, God, it's bad. But it ain't the end. It ain't the end. We just got a lot of work to do. Now, that's a lot of energy, right? So what if I boss? They're going to have a superior energy retrieval. There's no way that doesn't happen. Right, actually, I'll promote Manaphy because it doesn't matter if they KO the Manaphy. They'll have to take one prize anyway, so Greninja's just dead. But I'm going to Rod here. Just crazy. It's the fact that I actually prized my Tinkatink and got rid of my Heavy Ball. If I didn't, we'd have a different game here. But because of that, I just didn't have a follow-up. Right, let's just get these lot going. I'm gonna, I swear to God, if they have a cancelling Cologne here, because I have to go for 2 Tinkatink here, so they don't just boss it up. And actually, no, they boss it up, they'll probably just take out the Rotom, to be fair to you, but I don't care anymore. All right, I'm just doing what I'm doing here. Let's then boss up the Baxcalibur, make them work a little bit harder, and we have to just instant charge, and next turn, go for a Tinkaton. There's my Forest Steel Stone. Could have used you earlier, you know? Bloody hell, lad. Yep, there's a boss. Do they have the retreat? 1 energy. Why are you attaching, bro? Don't tell me you're BMing. What's wrong with people BMing nowadays? Don't you dare. I swear if you're BMing me, I'll be fuming. Temple of Sinnoh? Huh? Temple of Sinnoh? All right, fine. They won't BMing me, they're thinking. Fair play. But Sinnoh, for crying out loud, all thing. Right. Oh, God. How do I do this? How do I do this? I need to retreat this. I need a switch. Do I have that? I know I play it, so I should have it. We know we're going to Forest Steel Stone, right? I don't think I'm bossing. So Nemona is actually correct here, right? Yeah, Nemona is definitely correct, but do I want to thin first? It's just that I need a stadium and a retreat and an attacker. I'm just going to Nemona. Screw it. Let's go. Oh, there's the switch. That's lovely. So I think I have it. I think if I Star Alchemy now, get myself a stadium, and then just switch Rare Candy Ultra Ball, then we're cooking. So, all right. I was initially going to Star Alchemy to get a Tinkaton and then a Tinkaton out so I could just draw loads of cards and stuff. But I think this is probably my best bet right now. I mean, I would love to be able to boss as well, but that's off the cards now. So we'll Star Alchemy here. Bloody Temple of Sinnoh threw me for a loop, man. Come on. Right, we get Artazon with that. Yeah, we do that. And we throw that down. We have to Ultra Ball here. Think I get rid of a Tinkaton and a Fog Crystal. I can Rod as well. Just get myself a Tinkaton EX, evolve into it, and then just attack with it. That is my best bet. What damage am I doing here? It'd be good to know what kind of damage I'm doing. 190. So I'm doing just enough, but how do we see ourselves through the rest of the game? I need to somehow get to a point where I get another Tinkaton out. I'm still doing 160 if I do the Rod, so I'm going to Rod and get you. I think I'm going to need these. You, and you, I think. Avery could be punishing as well, but I'll just go for the big hammer here. Man, okay, this is still very difficult. To be fair, they could just boss the game. I know that, but we could get lucky. We could get lucky. There's another Nemona. That's nice to see. If they attach, that's 5 energy. 5 times 63. Oh my God, if they just attach, they win, no? Hold on. If they attach, they win? Yeah, 6, 12, 240. Yeah, 300. So they just get an energy here. Rod? Okay. I was expecting a superior energy retrieval. Unless they have... Oh, no, because if they rod the energy back, then they can Shivery Chill it, right? Yeah. Okay, that's GG. All right, fair play. Unfortunate there, but... that's Tinkaton at the end of the day, eh? So unfortunately, it let us down, mainly because of the 1-hit KO power in the format. Just being able to KO Tinkaton. 300 HP is for a stage 2 is very low and punishable, unfortunately, as you saw there. But look, it wasn't just that. We whiffed a few turns. If you want to play this deck with Nemona, then definitely add some supporter cards where you can. It's tough. I mean, it's hard to figure out where to cut. If I'm honest with you, you could bring down the 2 Psychic Energy maybe, and then add in 2 more Avery or Iono, something. I don't know. At the end of the day, there's definitely some changes that can be made to this list to up its consistency a little bit, if I'm honest. But I think it's just the fact that, you know, once the Tinkaton's out, it's just not as tanky as you would like it to be, right? You want it to be up there and just steamroll, but that doesn't happen in this format, I'm afraid. But either way, the Nemona's still done its purpose. You know, that was the idea of exploring it with Nemona. But yeah, at the end of the day, it's still Tinkaton. You know what I mean? So yeah, we're going to leave it there. Take care of yourself and boost.